Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to Worth Old Coin Value Your Home for discovering the hidden treasures and incredible stories behind rare old coins that change history. Now, let's dive into a coin that started it all, the legendary 1795 flowing hair silver dollar. Picture this. The year is 1795. The United States is still in its infancy. George Washington is serving as the first president. The ink on the Constitution is barely dry. The nation is young, uncertain, but full of ambition. Amid that atmosphere of hope and independence, something remarkable happens. America mints its very first official silver dollar. This wasn't just another coin. It was a symbol, a piece of silver that carried the new nation's pride, promise, and dreams in the palm of your hand. The flowing hair dollar was born, a coin that represented liberty itself. The design was unlike anything the world had seen before. On one side, Lady Liberty with her hair flowing freely in the wind, bold, youthful, and untamed. She wasn't wearing a crown or surrounded by ornate decoration. She was natural and free, a reflection of the spirit of a young republic. Around her, the word liberty in the year 1795. On the reverse, a majestic bald eagle, wings stretched wide, perched on a rock surrounded by a reef. It was the first great image of American freedom ever struck in silver. The flowing hair dollar was made of nearly pure silver, about 90%, and weighed close to 27 grams. To hold one, even today, feels like holding the weight of history itself. It was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the only mint in the country at that time. The machines were primitive, the process was rough, and every coin had small differences. Some were slightly off-center, others had soft edges. Each one was unique, a handmade masterpiece of a new nation. But the flowing hair dollar had a short life. Only 2 years of production, 1794 and 1795. It was soon replaced by the draped bust design in 1796, making the flowing hair dollar incredibly rare. And that rarity, combined with its historic importance, has turned it into one of the most sought-after coins in the world. Think about this. When one of these coins was first used, it might have bought a good meal, a night's lodging, maybe even a fine coat. But today, it's worth a fortune. Because collectors don't just see a coin. They see the story of America's beginning, the artistry of early minting, and the beauty of liberty captured forever in metal. Imagine the hands that might have held this coin. A merchant in a bustling port city, a soldier returning from the frontier, or a statesman walking through the cobblestone streets of Philadelphia. Each coin carries whispers from the people who helped shape a nation. For many collectors, the 1795 flowing hair dollar isn't just about money or silver. It's about legacy. It's about connecting to the roots of freedom and craftsmanship. When you look closely at that flowing hair, you're not just seeing an image of liberty. You're seeing the heartbeat of a country that dared to be free. Finding one today in any condition is a major event. Most were melted down or lost over time. Only a few hundred are known to exist, and far fewer remain in near-perfect condition. The coin's age, rarity, and story combine to create an emotional pull unlike any other piece of early American coinage. Collectors around the world dream of owning one. It's not just a coin. It's a piece of a nation's soul, struck when America was still learning to stand on its own. Even after more than 2 centuries, the flowing hair dollar holds a power that few objects possess. It bridges the gap between past and present. It reminds us how far we've come, and how much history can live in something so small. Every mark, every detail, every curve on that coin tells a story of courage, struggle, and vision. For the men and women who built this nation, liberty wasn't an idea. It was real. And this coin was one of the first symbols of that reality. So, if you ever come across a 1795 flowing hair dollar, hold it with care. You're holding the very first chapter of American numismatic history, a coin that carries the spirit of liberty in every ounce of silver. And now, for the part that will leave you speechless. One pristine 1795 flowing hair dollar, in top mint condition, was recently valued at over $4 million. Yes, for a single coin. A piece of silver once used in everyday trade now stands as a priceless artifact of a nation's birth. That's the power of history. That's the magic of old coins. And that's why we love sharing these stories with you. Don't forget to subscribe to Worth Old Coin Value for more incredible tales of forgotten treasures and timeless coins. Because behind every old coin, there's a story worth more than gold.